Imagine sitting alone, replaying every moment you shared with someone who is no longer in your life, feeling that hollow ache in your chest. The truth is, Allah never removes without reason. And what feels like heartbreak today may be the first step toward your spiritual awakening tomorrow. Moving gently into the second reflection, it's important to honor the grief and emptiness that accompany loss, because the heart never forgets easily. When someone leaves, it can feel as though a piece of your world has crumbled, and your soul is suddenly navigating unfamiliar terrain. Perhaps it was a friend, a partner, a family member, or even someone you trusted with your deepest dreams. The sadness feels personal, intimate, and overwhelming, and yet, this is the first step toward understanding the wisdom of divine removal. In this second stage, I want you to pause and recognize that your feelings are valid, and that heartbreak is not a weakness, and that acknowledging your pain is the beginning of healing. Allah knows the weight of your emotions. He does not take away without reason. Your attachment, your longing, your sorrow, all of it is understood by Him, and He is guiding you toward clarity, even if it feels hidden right now. Now, as we move into the third reflection, we begin to shift our perspective from loss to wisdom. There is a quiet, unseen hand at work in your life, orchestrating the departure of someone who no longer serves your highest good. The third moment to consider is that pain often acts as a divine compass, redirecting you toward a path you cannot yet see. Just as the night prepares the sky for dawn, the removal of certain people opens space for growth, clarity, and spiritual alignment. It's here, in this third understanding, that we realize separation is not always a punishment, but rather a form of protection. The hand that seems to push away is also lifting you up, guiding you toward people, opportunities, and blessings that align with the divine plan for your life. As we transition into the fourth reflection, it becomes clear that there is a deeply personal reason behind every removal. The fourth insight is profound. Allah removes someone from your life to shield you from what you cannot yet see. Sometimes we are protected from heartbreaks that could break us further, from relationships that might derail our purpose, or from influences that hinder our growth. This removal is not arbitrary, it is precise, intentional, and rooted in divine wisdom. The fourth point invites us to trust that every separation has meaning, whether it is to teach patience, to redirect our focus, or to prepare our hearts for something greater. The absence of a person becomes a presence of a higher purpose, an invisible hand guiding you back to Allah and your own inner strength. Moving seamlessly into the fifth reflection, let us dive into the spiritual depth behind these experiences. The fifth insight is that our attachments often obscure our connection to the divine. When Allah removes someone, it is a chance to reorient our hearts toward Him, to understand that He is the ultimate source of love, security, and fulfillment. Imagine your heart as a vessel once filled with dependency on someone else, now emptied to be filled with His mercy, guidance, and light. The fifth reflection encourages us to see loss as a spiritual realignment, a gentle awakening that allows us to prioritize what truly matters and to recognize the subtleties of divine love that operate silently in our lives. Now, entering the sixth reflection, we find comfort and reassurance in the midst of emptiness. The sixth moment to embrace is that Allah's wisdom surpasses human understanding, and what feels like rejection is often protection. You are never abandoned. The one who leaves your life may be doing so to protect your heart, redirect your purpose, or create space for your soul to flourish. This sixth realization brings peace, that even in separation, there is divine presence, that every ending is a beginning, and that the soul is always moving toward what it truly needs. Embrace this moment with tenderness, for the divine plan has already considered your path, your healing, and your growth. Transitioning into the seventh reflection, we move from understanding to application. The seventh step is about how to respond when Allah removes someone, to release without resentment, to pray with intention, and to trust fully. This is the practical part where your faith meets action. Learn to let go gracefully, to seek guidance in the Quran, and to nurture your heart with patience and reflection. But by doing so, you honor the divine wisdom and allow the space for blessings, clarity, and alignment to enter your life. This seventh reflection reminds us that healing is not passive. It requires conscious surrender, trust, and a heart open to what Allah has in store. As we gently move into the eighth reflection, consider the profound truth that every person who leaves makes room for divine blessings. The eighth insight is that separation is not punishment but preparation, an act of love designed to purify, strengthen, and elevate your heart. Hold on to this truth and let it resonate. What is removed from your life is often replaced with something better, something aligned with your highest good. Reflect deeply, trust fully, and let your soul find peace in this divine orchestration. And finally, as we reach the ninth reflection, I want to leave you with a question to ponder and share. Who has Allah removed from your life, and how has it shaped your journey closer to Him? Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below so we can learn together from these experiences. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and join our growing community where we explore the heart, the soul, and the wisdom of Allah in every step of life. Your story may inspire someone else to trust the process, just as you've learned to.